welcome to Hannity. The killing of a local Virginia reporter and her cameraman on live television stunned the nation today. And we're starting to learn more about the alleged gunman. 41-year-old Vester Lee Flanagan has been described as a disgruntled former journalist at WDBJ in Virginia, where he used the on-air name Bryce Williams. Now, here's how the station's general manager described Flanagan earlier today.
Vester was an unhappy man. We employed him as a reporter, and he had some talent in that respect and some experience, although he'd been out of the business for a while when he was hired here. He quickly gathered a reputation as someone who was difficult to work with. Would you say, Joe DeShiel? He was sort of looking out for people to say things that he could take offense to. And eventually, after many incidents of his anger coming to the fore, we dismissed him. And he did not take that well. We had to call the police to escort him from the building.
Joining us now with more, Christina Edney. She is a former colleague of the two deceased victims, and she was an intern when the shooting suspect worked at the station. Christina, our thoughts and prayers go out to everybody there, the families, obviously. What can you tell us about him?
The shooter, you mean?
Yes, ma'am.
As I mentioned, I was an intern there. While he was there, I went on a couple of stories with him. He was a little intimidating. He, as Jeff mentioned, had some talent in the reporting aspect, but was known for some conflicts with other people that were there. I personally never had any direct conflict with him.
Did you see his anger? Did you see that he was difficult to work with? Did you see that he was looking to take offense at things, being disgruntled?
I saw that he was maybe sensitive to certain things, but other than that, I never personally saw him.
What would those things be? Were they race-related? Because there's issues of race in this manifesto.
I have heard of those things. I never saw any race or sexual orientation or any other aspects of that. I saw sometimes if a story didn't go the right way, he would get very frustrated. Minor things that seemed to be more of a big deal to him than maybe to others.
ABC said he was a black gay man. Was that, was that part of his life subject to any discussion in the newsroom?
That he was, I'm sorry, what?
The issue that he was gay as reported by ABC, was that a discussion in the newsroom? Did he ever get taunted by anybody? Were people unfair to him?
No, sir. Those are things that we never talked about. Anyone in the newsroom, their sexual orientation, it's never been a concern to anyone, not just with the shooter that we're talking about right now, but with anyone in the newsroom there at WDBJ 7.
What can you tell us about Allison and Adam?
Allison, I'll start with her, was just a vibrant young reporter. She's very young, very just eager to learn more about reporting, working her way up the ladder and doing it quickly. Adam is the most caring person, one of the most caring people that I've ever met. One time it was snowing and I had an hour commute to work, and he offered to come pick me up an hour away, drive me back, and do it all again the next day. Would do anything for anybody, complete strangers. He barely knew me at that time. So just both very caring, very loving people.
All right, Christina, thoughts and prayers go out to your friends and, of course, their family members. What a tragic loss. What a horrific act of evil.